Right now, a local effort to help end child prostitution.
Also, Polk County prepares to join the fight against cancer.
All this and more, 96 News starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to 96 News. This is the week of April 8th. I'm Gabrielle Dorisami.
And I'm Matthew Hall.
Relay for Life, the popular annual fundraiser to raise funding, awareness, and support for the fight against cancer, is set to take place this coming Friday and Saturday. The 24-hour event will kick off at 5 p.m. on Friday in Fort Blount Park with lots of food and activities open to the public. Entertainment will begin at 5:30 on the Relay for Life stage located on Main and Broadway, and the official opening ceremony will begin at 7 p.m. A new activity that many participants are looking forward to is the Diamond Dash, where couples can compete to take home a half-carat diamond ring or 2 pairs of quarter-carat diamond earrings. The entire ride is 24 miles, and the cyclists are encouraged to come together as a family to support the fight against cancer. Anyone interested in participating can register with a $24 donation to the American Cancer Society or purchase advance tickets for $6 at the Bartow Chamber of Commerce.
Well, it's been absolutely beautiful the past couple days here, nice and warm, sunshine.
Finally, some nice weather.
I know.
No complaints.
I'm tired of the cold, so I'm glad the warm weather is upon us now.
Bring on the beach. I'm excited.
Yeah, let's go over to Victoria Garcia with the latest in weather.
This week, expect mild temperatures to finally be sticking around, beginning with Tuesday with a high of 87 and a low of 67. Wednesday and Thursday, highs will be in the upper 80s and lows in the upper 60s and lower 70s. And for Friday, expect a high of 84 and a low of 64. For your weekend, expect showers to be moving through our areas. Highs will stay in the lower 80s and lows in the lower 60s. For 96 News, I'm Victoria Garcia.
A Lakeland event helps to end child prostitution. The Traffic Jam Walkathon fundraiser will be held on April 20th in Lakeland. Traffic Jam is the fundraising arm of Hard Places Community, a nonprofit organization that helps people throughout the world deal with war, disease, and hunger. The group held its first Traffic Jam Walkathon in just a few states in 2011, raising more than $75,000. Walkathons are scheduled in 17 different states this month alone. The event from the past 2 years raised enough money to open a prevention and restoration center in Cambodia for boys ages 5 to 24 who are at risk of being sexually exploited. Last year, the organization opened a drop-in center for girls as well.
A parent's worst nightmare becomes a reality in a Polk County home. Early Saturday morning, Jeannie Myers and her husband were woken up in the middle of the night by the terrifying sound of their 8-year-old daughter screaming from the next room. When her husband ran into the daughter's room, he found Lakeland woman Megan Jones, who's reportedly both high and drunk and a complete stranger to the Myers. According to the police, Jones broke into the family's home and was attempting to kidnap Myers' youngest daughter, 16-month-old Jordan. Myers' husband reportedly grabbed Jones by the hair and threw her out of the house and attempted to chase her. Jones somehow managed to get away, but was quickly tracked down, arrested, and is now being held in jail without bail.
Florida's manatees are dying in record numbers. After suffering a large string of deaths in the state's East Coast rivers, manatees have died in record numbers from a toxic red algae bloom that appeared each year on the state's west coast. The tide has killed 241 of Florida's roughly 5,000 manatees. The number of deaths from the tide this far exceeds the previous annual record of 151. Most occurred along the lower west coast near Fort Myers, where the algae bloom that began last fall was especially severe and long-lasting. The red tide's deaths come amid what is shaping up to be a disastrous year for the manatee, whose population have been growing in recent years. So far this year, at least 463 have died from a range of causes. That is more deaths that have ever been previously recorded in any comparable period.
Now for an update on your sports.
Well, thanks, guys. Well, a lot of intense games happened this week in Los Angeles. In the past weekend, the LA Lakers took on the LA Clippers in an intense matchup on Sunday night. The Lakers led by 7 points to start the game before the Clippers took the lead for good. Chris Paul had 24 points and 12 assists to lead the Clippers to their first division title in franchise history with a 109-85 win over the Lakers. Blake Griffin also had 24 points, 12 rebounds, as the playoff-bound Clippers swept the Lakers 4-0 for the first time since Donald Sterling bought the team in 1981.
Also in Los Angeles, the Dodgers had a 3-game series against the Pittsburgh Pirates this weekend, and man, was it all about the pitchers this series. It all started on Friday, April 5th with pitcher Zach Greinke. He held the Pirates by only 2 hits, striking out 6 and walking no one in his Dodgers debut, beating the Pirates 3-0. The winning momentum continued on to Saturday with pitcher Clayton Kershaw. He struck out 9 and allowed only 2 hits over 7 scoreless innings, winning 1-0. Then finally Sunday, Korean rookie Hyun-Jin Ryu held the Pirates to 2 runs in over 6 innings for the victory, beating the Pirates 6-2. That's all the time we have for 96 Sports. I'm Roxanne Garcia.
And I'm Cameron Elmore.
Back to you. Thank you for the sports update.
Well, that's all the time we have left. Keep it here on 96 News for all the latest in breaking news, weather, and sports. I'm Matthew Hall.
And I'm Gabrielle Dorasami. Have a great week, everyone.